Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. How's your day going? I hope it's all going well. Let's begin our gameplay. Rankless business. I'm businessman. I want to do business. Champions League is going on. Which team you are supporting today? Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Which team you are supporting? Liverpool or Real Madrid? Match is very tight. Let's play post my league. Then after we will go for division match. This is new season. Yesterday, uh, I finished first season of this PC football, where I stand seventh position, I guess. Let's choose legend. Confirm. Let's go. Let's start. Manchester United. We are the Arsenal. Let's go. We are the Arsenal.
So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug of war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That is a brilliant interception. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Gavi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now this could be a... Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Šeško is offering a right smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So, oh, they could be caught out here. The ball is loose and the chase. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gavi has a look inside the box. Zaire shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Zaire Emery brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hazard. Lovely feet. It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Suarez receives it in a wide position. And a chance! And one more try! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Diogo Dalot. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ahmad. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Lewandowski. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yoro. And Casemiro. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold deals with that. Shot, surely! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Hazard aims beyond the defence. Now this could be... And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much. Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Gavi. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Camavinga. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. To Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well measured ball. Ahmad. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Šeško. And it's Dalot. Šeško. Here's Matheus Cunha. He's through here. Šeško! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve. And again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. That's going to go a long way. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Very little in it, the score at half-time. Can he finish? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That has not gone well. Matheus Cunha looking understandably energised after his goal. Ahmad! No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Ahmad. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Luis Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Suarez can't really justify missing that, can he?
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Azar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's come to nothing. Ahmad. Sheshko. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Dalot.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
On the field is number 16, Ferrin. Substitutions taking place.
Bruno Fernandes picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. and it had to be. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Circe. Matthews Cunha. Now it's Circe. Pitches it off him. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Deep through, chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has 2. Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Kane coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kane, well, that is one way to stop him. De Ligt. And it's Casemiro. Here's Shaw. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. Zaire Emery does well to stand firm and defend it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes. Zirkzee. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's it. Arsenal are able to make a statement on opening day, a win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I don't think you could have hoped for a better opening to the season than this.
क्या रियल मैड्रिड की फॉर्म है।
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. There's the header! Just off target. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Camavinga completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Alex Gavi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played out to the left flank. Gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. That's good vision. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Roberts. No, he refuses to take the bait. Roberts. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he thumps it clear. Tries a measured ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. They've played it short. He has a look up. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Roberts. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He is just caressing the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery goes steaming forward. He's away! Chance for a shot!
Yeah.
Goal! Arsenal!
We are here to dominate, not you.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
23 minutes is number 23, Luis Suarez.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. And he won't reach that. Kamavinga. What a throw in. One 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Zaire Emery. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez stood his ground strongly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's good running with the ball. Azar! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Arsenal are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're off again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Arsenal finding their passes. That's a decent clearance. Zaire Emery, big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Roberts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the shot! It's a goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Birmingham grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Can he latch on to this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Roberts. Hazard running with the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Shot could be... Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Schlotterbeck. Gavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a little off target. Zaire Emery has created one goal already. Roberts, nicely weighted ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Aims beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's made its way to him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Roberts. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Just about up to 75 minutes. Roberts.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gavi. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's got his cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. 5 minutes left on the clock. Kumas.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski providing an outlet on that flank. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Quick look, then plays it in. Osei Samuel. Played out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking to play him in. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
To both sets of players who gave it their all.
Let's go for division match. It's Liverpool is going to win. Liverpool is going to win. Liverpool on. I don't see any comeback here. They are going to win. Let's go and win here.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. Messi. Batasagi plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So a breakthrough already. Played back in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. Ball driven towards the far post. Punched away. And it's Camavinga. Has a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Camavinga. It's a threatening ball. Danger averted for now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Takes a shot! No mistake!
Yes.
Manchester United are back on level terms.
Sorry, I'm going to read only one goal.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Suarez. Hazard gets into a good position. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's it's fallen kindly here. Lacking in accuracy. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Aims beyond the defence. That's the throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Guardiola. Zaire Emery. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Bartesaghi. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a really well measured ball. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Hazard. A probing pass. Luis Suarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Tomori. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the finish! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Out to the left it goes. Not the most accurate pass. And Messi! Oh, another save. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Zaire Emery has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Bartesaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Zaire Emery looking to add to his goal. Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Neymar. Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Zaire Emery. And it's Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Guardiola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi is standing over this one. So a genuine shot. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, it's come loose! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. That's a half-decent try.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
I think we're just about done here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's in space and looking for options. Showing good feet. Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is Messi. Messi's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kane is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So there's going to be another change here. Zaire Emery taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Bellingham. Out to the right, and they can counter here. Zaniolo. Bellingham. Goes for a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Luis Suarez voted man of the match.
Two more matches to go.
Let's go again. Bayern, Atletico Madrid on, even Sporting equal, Tottenham on, and Liverpool on. Liverpool 1-0 against Real Madrid. Ciao. They really dominated the whole game.
Manchester United are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Fernandez making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Back in great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Basten. Bellingham applies the finish. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard. And here's Rijkaard. He's tried one! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Great vision. Now it's Messi. Messi has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cafu. It's there! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. Messi pinches it off him. Manchester United have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. First quarter of an hour gone.
Cafu.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Look at the space here. Shot goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Gucci. Bellingham. Vardiol. Now it's Zaire Emery. It's a promising position. Tries to play it through. Hoist it in. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. And Gucci! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He is through here. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. Distributed tidily. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely aimed pass. 30 minutes gone. Van Nistelrooy. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Azar. Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham, and he's picked it up out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Guti. Guti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's very neat. And the cutback has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Luis Suarez. And he's had a hit! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Guardiola. Now it's Hazard. Zaire Emery. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola. Oh, that is... And the shot! And it's in! And right on half-time! That is telling! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different...
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 13.
Thiago Silva. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Fernandes. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, chance! Rijkaard. Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Almost an hour gone. And it's goooo. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Van Basten. Goes for the shot! Fernandez gets it away. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Ruben Diaz, pass somewhat off target. That ball looks a good one. Great ball, and he's in here. goooo. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a great position here. Vardiol could try cutting inside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And it's Alexander Arnold. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zaire Emery. Oh, good-looking ball. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
In for the pieces! They've done it!
Oh, what is wrong? This match has been won due to your own having a poor connection. Very bad game, you know. Although I was winning, he can tie anytime. Tie it anytime. To be fair. Let's complete this match. This wanted to go. Let's complete. Which team should I choose? I don't see Juventus. Where is Juventus? Lazio. Napoli. Napoli is a strong team currently. I can choose Napoli. Roma. Paulo Dybala. Dybala is in Roma. Okay. Okay. Atalanta. Monza. Inter Milano. Napoli. Where is De Bruyne? Which team De Bruyne is? Yeah. Okay, Napoli. I'm going with Napoli. Let's go. Let's drink water. No match. This is very bad. This is very bad. Match pound. Slowly. Sounds. Hey, what?
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a throw-in. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position, showing good feet. Dumfries gets into some space. That's a decent clearance. That's good play. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That has been cut short. Rabiot goes looking wide. Barella puts his foot on the gas.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And they've been given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he thumps it clear. Politano. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's De Bruyne. Here's a chance! That was mighty close. Now it's Thuram. Batasagi. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Delivered across. And he's dead. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's McTominay! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Di Lorenzo is there and he can pick it up. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Aims beyond the defence. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. Could try cutting inside here. That'll be a corner. De Bruyne plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dumfries. He's in space and looking for options. And he welcomes it in. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And De Bruyne! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
This is their second corner of the game. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Martinez. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And this is Lukaku.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Lukaku. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Thuram receives it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they're quick to get it back. Lukaku. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Lascia il campo per il...
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And here's Lukaku. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Knocks it into space. Now it's Politano. Politano! He's trying to hit the front line here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Thuram. De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Alex Barella. Looking for the run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now he's got space here. That's a shade optimistic. Corner number 2 then. McTominay is there to clear. Crossed it early. Romani getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely spread. De Bruyne. He's found a way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And still we await the first breakthrough. Corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
What's up, bro? What's up? How you doing?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinez. De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes control of it and he's on the move. Barella. Buongiorno gets across to intercept that. McTominay. De Bruyne. And Anguissa. And here's Lukaku. McTominay. That pass isn't the best. Ramani. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, super find.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nice control. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lukaku. Romani kept his eye on it and he's there. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shot could be on. Decent chance! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Out to the left it goes. And the shot's on here. He's gone for goal! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Di Lorenzo. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Fratesi. It's a really well-measured ball. Buongiorno kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fratesi. And it's Lobotka. Ricci. Played out to the left flank. Bisek. That has been slung wide. Luis Enrique. And it's Fratesi. Di Marco. Oh, nice touch. Lobotka. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries a shot! Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything, it's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Bartasagi. Gilmore, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get it through? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Opts to play it back. Chance! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
So all square and not for the first time. Ricci. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent hit from there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bartasagi. And he cuts out the supply. He's picked his way through, and he whips it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's going to have his name taken. Pinches it off him. He's having a hit! Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Well, that has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go.
And it's safe.
And he has done his bit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Luca is looking to do his bit. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line.
Right? Maybe that works.
And he sticks it away.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Politano is the second man to step up for his team. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, that's a super save from the keeper.
Inter Milan are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Elmas will take the third penalty. Oh, it's off the bar!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
This to put them two up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Lobotka comes up, their fourth taker. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Luis Enrique is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. And he delivers! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
What a game! It was crazy. Never thought this game will go this far and this much interesting. My God, what a game! हेर्न अबे उमर चाहिँ
Bauer der hätte Bauer.
चार लगाते
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Azar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through.
Real chance!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spread it left. Zaire Emery. Ball's played through. Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well played. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Azar. Gavi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Gavi. Luis Suarez! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that has not gone well. Ups for safety. Southampton were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Yep, it's a corner. Suarez is there, and he can get that clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Gavi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. This looks promising. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He is through here. Skims one in. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Big chance! It's a throw-in. Fernandez. Saliba. Pass somewhat off target. 15 minutes till half-time. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Lewandowski. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Azar. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zaire Emery. Gets a good foot in there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Which do you think of in the second half? Ours, of course. Please welcome everyone, ours!
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Camavinga. Zaire Emery. And it's been played through. And this is Luis Suarez! And he's there to clear it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Camavinga! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away. Alex Gavi. Zaire Emery. And he shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Nicely weighted ball. Ambitious ball here. Caught offside that time. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, good spread. Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gavi. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Suarez is onto this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Over to the left. Distributed tidily. And he's picked it up out wide. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position.
Substitution.
Schlotterbeck. Could be danger here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And there's a searching pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on.
He's having a shot! And he's there to clear it. Suarez puts his foot on the gas. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Driving forward, leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Now, can they get him away?
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads on the finish! It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
I guess I'm ending this stream here. That's all for today. I will be back tomorrow. Be there again. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. And sayonara. Thank you for watching.